Welcome back, Subscriber Dynasty. We're going to take care of some little household chores this week. We got some recruiting stuff to look at. We got some other shit to look at here. We want to look at the conference standings for our conference or our division here. We ended up being third. I think Missouri is going to end up playing LSU for the conference championship. And we're also going to look at championship contenders for us. Now, I told you guys before this is going to change a little bit, so it has. I think we were like projected to be 75th or something to that effect. But that's getting a little better. And we're probably going to get a couple more players that are pretty decent. So that's liable to change a little bit. We don't have any award finalists because I looked. Bowl projections, we'll look at that real quick. If my buttons will work. We are projected to play, I looked at it beforehand, it's Louisville in the Chick-fil-A Bowl. I love Chick-fil-A. They make tasty sandwiches there. But that is a user game. That's always subject to change. This is just a projection things. I mean, it could stay Louisville like it was Mid-Tennessee State. But then it's Louisville, so it could be anybody. I also want to take a look at some of the season stats to see how, I was going to say how good we did, but see how average we were at all these categories. We were like, I don't even know what rank this is. This is way down the line in total yards. That's not really very many, because I bet if we scroll to the top, there are going to be people with close to 10,000 total yards. Yeah. So we're going to play Louisville, leading the country in... Leading the country, oh good. Leading the country in passing yards. That'll be a fun game. Can't wait. I'm going to have to back out and then go right back to it so we can find out where we're at here. Passing yards, we didn't really throw up. Actually, we're pretty damn even, really. Rushing yards, 2,800. That's not the best thing in the world. 23 passing touchdowns, 29 rushing touchdowns, 27 sacks allowed. That's quite a bit. What else is there? That's NCAA. Let's go. I want to look at defense. Yeah, we've that's quite a bit of rushing. 111 yards. Golly. With 22 interceptions, though, that's something we can hang our hat on. Wait, that wasn't us. Where are we at here? That wasn't us. Shit. Where are we at here? I thought we had more interceptions than that. Maybe we didn't. Maybe it just felt like a lot because we got like two in one game or something. 13. That is an extremely low number for any team that I am a part of, because I take pride in I got distracted by this 0 right here. We have 0 fumble recoveries. Wow, what a defense we have. 13. That's low for my teams, because I take lots of pride in my secondary players. So that's golly, that's low. I thought it was 22. That seems like it's normal, but normally we're up there, like close to 30 interceptions in a year, something like that. 25, 27, up there like that. But lots of dropped ones. So we moved down a little bit to 20, but that's okay from where we were at last week. We have 4 5-stars, two 4-stars, and then that's it. We have 6 overall, which they're all really good players. I think we're still leading the country in 5-star recruits. We are. We got 4, of course. We're leading it by 1, but ended up pretty good. We only got 6 recruits, but usually the way my recruiting strategy, it's like backloaded heavy toward the end of the season, and it's not hardly ever get any toward the beginning of the year. We'll go actually look at the recruits. All right, we'll start back at the bottom just in case you missed these two guys, George Williams and Joel Crawford. 2 secondary guys. We need more secondary, and we got them between these two. Where's his coverage at? Man coverage 89, zone coverage 84. Good press, so he's a good. This guy's gonna be a corner. I don't care about his throwing power. We got a quarterback, and might even have another one after this recruiting year. George Williams, he's another corner, 88, 87. Very good press, actually. Shitty block shredding, but that doesn't matter all that much. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. I mean, I wanted a coverage guy, and that's what I got. This guy here, interesting. Yes, he's a free safety. His man coverage sucks. His zone coverage sucks. He's going to be a linebacker. His tackling, his hit power, his pursuit, his block shredding's really, that's pretty good. This guy's a free safety. Like, I wish his coverage was good because I'd leave him there. Because he's built like a damn linebacker. He's 6'3", 200 pounds. I wish his coverage was good. Because if his coverage was like in the mid-80s for man-to-man, could you imagine bringing blitzes and having somebody run to the outside to get smacked in the mouth by this dude? That's when you start getting really hella good teams, when you got guys that can tackle that good as safeties but can also cover people. I think he's got like 94 speed, 95 speed. Pretty good acceleration. He's going straight to a linebacker position. I can't leave him in the secondary with those kind of, coverage stats. That's not going to work, But I seen those stats. He was number 1 on the list. He's at 80 overall, and I thought, well, I'll just move him to linebacker. I think we're going to have somebody between him and Greenwood. I think he's probably going to take the place of Payne. Payne is a senior, and he's got great speed, so I'm going to just plug him right into that slot. What I'm really happy about is these two guys here. James Lawson. Power moves, finesse moves, block shredding, play recognition, pursuit's pretty good. Decent speed for an end. But we need some. I mean, really, they're not badass, but those are really good stats for a freshman. We got a really good defensive class coming in with two secondary guys, a linebacker, and 2 defensive ends that are all, 80s or close to being an 80. But where you really start building a really good team is when you already have people there that are good. And think about redshirting all these, 5 people there. So you redshirt them, they come back, now they're all at almost an 80. Jeff Myers an 81. And they're still freshmen. Then you plug them all in with the guys that are there. That's when you really start getting a lot of depth and start building a really, really good secondary, which that takes lots of time, but is what it is. The guys up top, Nick Fry and Matt Collins, I'm not gonna block those out. If you want those 2 guys, you can try to go get them or whatever. Jonathan Jones, good power moves, finesse moves, but that block shredding at a 90. As a freshman, that's really good. And the tackling, hit power and stuff's good. The pursuit's good. Play recognition's good. Both these guys. What are these guys' tackles? 78, 76. I was happy about getting these 2 guys, and I was really, really banking on getting those 2, because if we didn't, the defensive line was going to suck really, really bad. I mean, it's not good now, but these guys are going to help it out tremendously. Corey Brown, just a guy that I found. He's got great speed, and I'm just going to plug him in at a wide receiver spot somewhere. I mean, he's got good route running. 96 speed. I'm going to plug him in as I think Jones is gone. I may plug him in as a slot receiver with that kind of speed and route running. This is really good. It's only 6 people, but it's some really good 6 people. Like, this is really good gear here. And the only things we needed, I feel like I'm rambling on about shit now, but where's the team needs? That's what I was looking for. We needed, where's it at? A defensive tackle and a strong safety. I mean, a defensive tackle, I can plug somebody else in somewhere. I mean, we got 1 freshman, 1 sophomore. So, I mean, we can plug one of those other guys in or move them around. We're okay. Strong safeties, we got secondary guys coming, so that'll fill some of those slots. We'll plug somebody in at the strong safety spot. So we're good. Those are the only 2 people we really, really needed. But we got D's and C's because we're young. I mean, look at all that, man. We got 7. Like I said, there's 7 seniors on each side, and the rest is like shit tons of freshmen. I mean, we got 14 freshmen on defense, and for offense, 17 freshmen. 17 freshmen on offense. I mean, 5 freshman receivers, 4 freshmen running backs, a freshman quarterback, 3 freshman tight end, 3 freshman guards, We're just, underclassmen like hell. And outside middle linebackers and corners and free safeties, we all got all kinds of freshmen in there. So some of those corners and stuff can be plugged in other places. I mean, I got 6 people in the secondary. I think we'll be okay if I don't get a strong safety here. But I think next week, we have another bye week as well for the conference championship week, and then we should get to a bowl game. But I think I've rambled on enough about the future Tennessee team, and it's looking pretty good, I'd say. Pretty good recruiting class. Pretty good recruiting class, and looking forward to starting the next year with off-season upgrades and the like. I appreciate everybody watching. See you at the next game.